Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Yashodhanandana Vraja Janaranjana 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 Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So blessed to have this day's Jagat Sakhi Prabhu here to our son Shalapuram. Let us give a brief intro. So Prabhuji is temple president of ISKCON Trivandrum. So Prabhuji came to ISKCON in the year 1992. So those who getting 32 years in Krishna consciousness, how it feels like we get to hear from Prabhuji. And Prabhuji joined in, Prabhuji first came to Vishwanath in Coimbatore, and then from years together, he's preaching in South Kerala. It's not an easy bet, because there is full communism, and our Christians, Muslims, in that, he's preaching very, very vigorously. He's a very famous YouTuber. A lot of following Prabhuji are on YouTube in Tamil and various languages, people here. In fact, Vaishnava's sisters and family, they attend Prabhuji's classes. So, when Prabhuji had come, in last year, the 2000 news had come, so we had given some sort of Prabhuji Vaishnavas and who is a wonderful speaker, why giving so less trust to him. Okay. So we are fortunate Prabhuji is here. The Prabhuji has done his doctorate in Bhagavad Gita, custodian of a 500-year-old ancient temple in Tiruvalla, conducted hundreds of week-long spiritual sessions, manages a charitable institution called Atma Plus, which helps people medically by supplying medical equipment and ambulances, conducts Bhagavad Amrita television show in Jnanam TV for last 10 years, conducts online sessions for thousands of spiritual seekers, and manages ISKCON with 8 small temples. So Prabhuji is preaching in 3 cities with 12 centers around. And then from years together, dedicated service, and his katha is so nectar, so down to earth. It touches the heart so fast. We are fortunate to have his association. So also invite your friends tomorrow morning and tomorrow evening also for the evening class. So let's welcome Prabhuji one time. Chanting Hare Krishna.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamutiraye. Hare Krishna. My humble obeisances to all the assembled Vaishnavas. So today and tomorrow we are going to discuss about the mercy of the Supreme. In scriptures, there are two causes mentioned for all the problems in our life. Two reasons mentioned for everything that happens in our life. You all may be knowing the shloka, Ishvara Paramakrishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam. There are two karanas mentioned. In that shloka, very easily Brahma could have said, Bhagavan is the karanam for everything. He is the cause of everything. Why? Two causes are mentioned. Sarva Karana Karana. There is a specific reason for which these two causes are mentioned. There is something called immediate cause and a permanent cause. Imagine today is Friday evening 7:30 p.m. You are driving or you are riding a motorcycle and suddenly the person who is sitting behind you, the pillion rider, talks to you and diverts your attention. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yourself only, seeing after a long time. Very well. So, suddenly the person who is sitting behind speaks to us and diverts our attention, and we slip, trip down, and we fall from the bike. And you get very angry. I told you not to disturb me. It's too much of traffic. Why did you disturb me? And you get angry with them. This is what happens in our life. We always react to the immediate cause of your problems. Oh, this person was the reason for my problem. He caused this problem. He did that like this. We always react to the immediate cause of the problem. But then, our Shastra says, there is a permanent cause, which is my karma. Friday evening 7:30 p.m. you are supposed to fall down. If you are on the bike, you will fall from the bike. If you are in the car, you will fall from the car. If you are in the staircase, you will. Imagine you are taking a shower inside the bathroom, you will slip inside. But definitely that is going to happen. That is the permanent cause. In our day-to-day life, do we react to the immediate cause or into the permanent cause? What do you do? So many things, unpleasant things happen in your life. And we keep reacting. So we react to the immediate cause. Right? We should understand there is a permanent cause for everything. And that is our karma. So when I react to that, then if I am intelligent, I will know, okay, it's all happening because of my karma. By purely chanting Krishna's name, that karma will get diluted, it will get dissolved, so that I will be safe. But what happens? We get angry with the neighbor, with the person who became the immediate cause. We shout, we yell, we react. Can we put down fire with fire? There is already fire. Can you put down fire? No. So first thing we should understand, we all have a demoniac tendency within us. You all must have read Bhagavad Gita. What is the first lesson of Gita? We are not this body. I am soul. Who are you? That's the first lesson. The extension of that first lesson is, what is my strength and what is my weakness? How good I am and how bad I am, right? This demoniac tendency, asura, it is very, very difficult to uproot that asura. Easily, it's not easy. For hundreds and hundreds of janma, this asura has taken a form inside. Imagine your friend got promoted and became a senior manager or whatever it is in the job place. He got promoted, his salary was multiplied. You got a good news. You got another news. Another person who was working with you, he ran away with a girl. Which news will attract your attention? Which one will attract you? Honestly. The guy who ran away with the girl. Yes or no? Right? Who bothers whether he becomes a manager or CEO? Who cares? My mind and my intelligence and all these things are interested in somebody's failure or somebody's accident, or something which the society cannot accept. So do we have a demon within us or no? Yes. And sometimes you can deeply analyze. Your best friend, got promoted, he started earning, so, like more than you, he bought his second property, this, that, and all, right? And one day, he lost his job. Or something's like he got degraded, something happened, or somebody scolded, or something happened, Very deep within, we will enjoy somebody's failure. Yes or no? Appa, so happy. We all have that prick, right? We have that. Bhakti Vinod Thakur says, the only platform where there is no jealous is this Krishna conscious platform. Now I will ask the same questions to Matajis because it is more applicable to them. They go for shopping. And you can see the husband sitting in the counter like that. And Matajis will be shopping and shopping and shopping for hours together. And they will be asking, how is the, he will be like, yeah, good, take water. And finally, you choose something and you wear and walk. And everybody admires you. They ask you, how was it? And all, you feel very happy. And suddenly you see another person wearing the same thing and walking. How do you feel? Be honest. How do you feel? Huh? No answers. All directly from Vaikuntha and sitting here. We feel jealous. We feel uneasy. Imagine you are running. What's your name, Prabhuji? Straight green check shirt. Yeah. Okay, Arun Prabhu. He's running a big textile shop. Arun Textiles and pouring business. He's minting money. Karorpati. Suddenly his brother from the village is coming, Varun. And he saw his brother is earning so much. So he opened a textile shop right in front of him. New Arun Textiles. So how do you feel? You'll feel happy? Huh? Jealous. Why the hell he has come here? Bangalore is such a big city. Why can't he go somewhere else? Right? This world, if anyone copies you, or anyone does exactly what you do, immediately the mind thinks he is a competitor to me. He has come to suck my enjoyment. But only in this platform right now, I can say maybe like 75 to 100 devotees are here. We are sitting and doing bhajan. Suddenly another 50 people join here for bhajan. Will you feel jealous? This is the only platform where there is no jealous. Apart from this, apart from holy name, you do anything in this world, the element called jealous will come inside. And it will compare one with another. Then you will see the demon will slowly wake up and come out. What is the difference between a normal outside person and a devotee? When he is envious, the outsider will blast it out and express. And who is a devotee? Expert in covering it. That is all. He is also not able to get over it. Somehow what we do, we cover it up. We don't show it. Sometimes we are very expert. We express our ego in a humble way. We are trained to do that. Right? So the first point is to identify that I have fault. I have ego. Right? And it's very, very difficult to admit. I go and say in front of other devotees, Prabhu, I am very egoistic, very humbly I will say. I am happy to say that I am egoistic. But when another devotee comes and points that you are egoistic, mind will not accept. So there are some simple exercises to find out whether I have got ego or not. One simple exercise is, an egoistic person will never admit his mistakes. He will not admit. Sometimes prasadam is very tasty. We keep on eating, and we gain weight. And have you heard people saying that the dress became small? Have you heard them? People commenting. It is not my mistake, okay? My shirt became small. Shirt ka mistake hai wo. Mera nahi hai. Put the blame. Or sometimes we walk on the street and you have thorns and all this pricking. What happened to you, Prabhu? The thorn pricked me, as though the thorn came running in search of you and pricked me. Which statement was right? The thorn pricked me or I stamped the thorn? Which is right? Have you heard anybody saying that? No. So the egoistic person will never admit his mistakes. The fault is always on somebody else. And the second example, he always exaggerates. Got stuck in traffic for 10 minutes. What happened to why? 1.5 hours I was in traffic, In reality, got stuck only for 10 minutes, right? Like, how was the satsang? Satsang program was very good. How many people came? 100 people. 300 people came. We keep exaggerating. And this exaggerating and competitive mentality goes to such a stupid extent where sometimes devotees say, my Krishna is more beautiful than your Krishna. Sometimes there is a transcendental competition between satsangs. Some center, some satsang. Our Radha Krishna is beautiful than. Is that statement right? No. So this ego and illusion is very, very powerful. That is why we should very deeply study scriptures. And with the sword of knowledge, we can again and again bring us back to the mainstream. Or else, we will always be angry with the immediate cause. We will never worry about the permanent cause. This is a thing which happened in my sister's house. Very applicable, My brother-in-law, sister's husband, he has a habit of dropping things, Somehow, his style is like that. Anything he lifts, he drops it down. At least 2 times, he drops it down. And that is his regular habit. And one day he dropped something. Then his wife started. You break everything in the house. You will ruin the family. You will ruin in a normal janjat, it goes in the house. And one day she dropped something. You know what she said? Who kept the glass over here? How many times I have told not to keep it here? People who don't accept mistakes. It's a very deep aham, siddha aham, bhokta aham, Ishvara aham. I am always perfect. If somebody else doesn't chant Hare Krishna, skips it 1 or 2 days, we become judge in their life. Why are you not doing it? You are in Maya. You will fall. You will do this. And if I don't chant, I became an advocate. Anyway, Krishna knows my situation. I'm so busy. Yesterday I slept very late. So when I do mistakes, I become an advocate. When the same mistake is did by others, I become a judge. There was a wonderful sannyasi who passed away, he was in ISKCON, Bhakti Tirtha Swami, and black African born Maharaj, very powerful preacher. Maybe around 8 to 10 years back or more than that, he passed away. He had a beautiful line. He always says that line. Be strict to yourself and be lenient with others. You always be strict with yourself. But in our case, it is the other way around. I am lenient with myself and very strict with others. Right? That's why the Shastra says, don't use this finger while chanting. We don't use. Because, this finger is meant for finding fault. Hey, listen to me, don't do this, do like this, do that. Yogis, that's why keep bending that finger. So, always being strict to ourselves. And Maharaj quoted this example in his class that on Sundays and festival days, they make so much of prasadam and all. And sometimes prasad is enough. But this gulab jamun rasagulla, there's always a shortage for it. I think it is a universal rule. It applies to all centers. Here also it is missing, Prabhu, rasagulla, gulab, no? Little more. Yeah. So, what happens, the Prabhujis who are serving, and they see this dabba is getting empty very fast, right? So the person who is serving, Prabhuji, ye prasad hai, prasad ke tarah khao. Eat, why are you eating so much, Then the other devotee said, don't worry, Prabhu, I have reserved my plate. My rasagulla, yeah, two. Le, come on, take it, as much as you want, take. Immediately his consciousness changed. Right? So somewhere deep down, we are selfish. So we should never react to the immediate cause. We should understand what is the permanent cause. The beautiful lesson of Gajendra, you all know, Bhagavatam, that story, Gajendra story. Gajendra, in his previous life, he was Maharaj Indradyumna. And one day he realized this life is just very temporary. Whatever I think permanent is really not permanent. There is a golden word of Buddha. Lord Buddha once said, the things which you have not used for more than 6 months doesn't belong to you. Sometimes we accumulate, in future I will use this, I need this, I may need this. Buddha said, if you have not used something for 6 months, that doesn't belong to you. You can give it away easily. You can easily should give it away. But the mind will not allow. What if I need that? What if I need that in this thing, Sometimes Matajis may have clothes which they have not used for 6 years also. They will be in illusion. One day I will become thin and I will use it, which will never happen. So which you have not used for 6 months doesn't belong to you. So Indradyumna Maharaj, one day he realized, like morning we were discussing a nice topic, like you have seen the dry coconut. The coconut is inside the shell, but it's separated from the shell. There are some great Rajarishis who lived like that. They were kings, they were monarchs, emperors, ruling the country. Everything was under their command, powerful, but completely detached. Those kind of emperors taking sannyas is amazing. We can give away something, we can give away things easily because we don't possess anything valuable. Like what great we have. Brahmachari finally shaved his head, that's all. And we are so confident, like Tirupati, we people go and give off our hair, How many of you have done that in Tirupati, giving away hair? Because we are so sure by the time you reach home, it grows. Imagine once you shave and it will never grow. Do you think all these people will go and donate? They will not do it, right? And it is the worst thing to give in the list. Okay, that is a leela. Lord lost a bunch of hair and people are giving. That's okay, it's a leela. Imagine on your birthday I came with a red color box full of hair inside. How will you? Happy birthday to you. You see, it's and a nice feast you are eating and you see long hair coming like that. Oh. Is it a great thing? So what is real sacrifice? Sacrificing something very dear to heart is real sacrifice. Like Mahaprabhu's elder brother, Vishwarupa. One day some people came to Jagannath Mishra's house. Same thing happened with Nityananda Prabhu also. After the Brahmana he ate, the householder asked, what dakshina I should give you? And the Brahmana said, I am an elderly person going on a pilgrimage. Donate your son. Give your son, I need an assistant. And the householders could not deny. They had tears in their eyes, but they did not say no. They gave away their son. And they saw their son walking with that Brahmana and just disappearing, and they screamed and fainted on the floor. That is real sacrifice. Our sacrifice and all is nothing. We do tiny, tiny sacrifice and think as though very great something I have done, So Indradyumna Maharaj, a powerful king, he possessed everything. And one day he realized, what is the real point? Because if it is really meaningful, I should enjoy. That should give me ultimate, complete satisfaction. There is no such thing in this material world which can give you 100% satisfaction. You get something initially 3-4 days, you will be happy. That's all. After that, it's, like I remember first bike I bought and all. Every day rubbing and polishing every tiny part of the bike. After 1 week, who cares? It lies down there. That's all. Our mind, human mind, is one of the craziest thing. It will always search for new and new and new and like that. You take simple thing, hairstyle. Somewhere they were combing like this, after some time they were combing like this, then they were combing like this, then they were completely ulta. And in between for some years it was standing up in the sky. Now they are drawing maps. People are not happy. The pant which we wear, full loose, sometimes full tight, top loose, bottom tight, bottom loose, top tight. Now all torn up. Mind keeps on searching for happiness here, there, and finally, that's all. It doesn't get anywhere. I don't know whether you have traveled in that Mumbai, that suburban trains, Chennai, Mumbai and all. Bangalore, you don't have that train, fortunately. You have to just stand in the entrance. They'll take you inside, and if you want to get down, you turn, they'll push you outside. Right? That is all it is. There are many lessons in the train. And the boys, they wear jeans so tight, even the blood doesn't move in the veins. And on weekdays, to get a place inside the train is not easy. Turn and you have to sit like S, Y, X and all like that somehow. And one day, the guy's phone started ringing. He could not take the phone because the pant is so tight, he couldn't pull the... So he got up, lifted the phone, said hello and sat down. By the time somebody else came. He was sitting on the other guy's lap. So crowded. On Sundays, sometimes the train goes empty. And the same person traveling, what he does, whole 1 hour he has to travel and the train is empty. He will sit in that one seat for 15 minutes. Then he'll go there and sit there another 5-10 minutes. Then there, and finally came to the door and stand like that. Like what he does every day. Human mind. I don't know, you know about the lemon juice, what is happening now. Originally lemonade means lemon and sugar, that is all. Then they added lemon and salt. Then lemon, sugar and salt. I don't know now the modern lemonade, they put chili, ginger, everything, they put garam masala also inside. Human mind tries to see that's happening. Man and woman got married. Now they got lost interest. So I don't want to say anything further. You all understand. Perverted mind we have got. Perverted mind. Unless we are very alert about our mind, cautious about our mind, if we don't do that, it will ruin our life. That is why spiritual life is not luxury. Spiritual life is not an extra fitting in your day-to-day affair. Spiritual life is the basic necessity. If you don't do that, we will live exactly like animals only. A dog. You beat the dog 10 days. Give one roti one day, it will follow you all the time. Human being, feed him 10 days. Scold him one day, he will bite you. Who is better? Right. So Indradyumna Maharaj realized this is temporary. Actually, there is no happiness in that. It is mind's illusion. Illusion creates you. This is called conditioning. Like you wear a watch every day. And one day you forget to wear the watch. You go to the office and simply you will be lifting your hand. Yes or no? Conditioning. For janmas, mind has conditioned that if you have this thing, you are happy. If you get this thing, house, you will be happy. If you get this much money, you will be happy. You will get this, it's conditioning. So now we are searching answers for conditioning. That's why yogis rebel against it. Actually, it is not conditioning. I'll tell you an honest fact about the beds which we sleep. The cozy luxury bed. If you go to the big hotels and big bungalow, rich men, they have that spring and all sorts of bed. Everyone knows, including the manufacturer, you get body pain if you sleep on that bed. The manufacturer knows, the buyer knows, the seller knows, the user knows, still I will use it. Because that is the status of my life. In simple and language, in many places, many houses, many offices, even individuals, they keep the clock, the wall clock, whatever, They purposely keep 10-15 minutes faster. In many houses, does it happen here? At houses, offices, the people keep it, The head of the family, he keeps. He knows it's 10 minutes fast. The wife knows. The children know. Even the dog in the house also know it is 10 minutes fast. But they see the wrong time and they'll keep rushing. It's late, it's late, it's late. In the same way, we have turned the mind in a funny way, and we have decided and forcefully training us, if you have this bike, if you have this house, if you have this much money, then you will attain happiness, which is an illusion. The modern bike, have you seen? So funny. He sits like this, Suppose if somebody he has got on the back side, he puts a brake, he or she will fly off. Direct takeoff only. We all know it's not good for health. But somehow we have set a goal. This is my status of life. I've seen many people wearing costly watches, but it doesn't function. Have you seen anybody? Oh, I've got this watch, this brand, but it doesn't work. It's just a show off, right? The purpose is completely gone. The purpose of everything is gone. Even the dress which we wear, it is to cover ourselves. But now it has become a status. So Indradyumna Maharaj realized everything about this life. And one day he went to jungle and he was meditating on Paramatma. Am I boring you? No. Shall I continue? No. 8 o'clock. Okay. Where did I stop? So, great sage Agastya came. He had 10,000 disciples. Not a normal person, Agastya, I don't know. He's a very powerful sage. When Lord Shiva got married, he got married in Triyugi Narayan temple in Himalayas. Anybody been to Himalaya? Badrinath, Kedarnath? Okay, couple of devotees. So on the way to Kedarnath, there is a nice, beautiful temple called Triyugi Narayan. That's where they got married, Lord Shiva and Parvati. The whole world came for that marriage. Actually, it's an interesting story, out of topic. Should I tell or not? It is a little out of topic. Parvati was meditating on Lord Shiva for many, many janmas to get him as her husband. But in that particular life, she was just 12-year-old Parvati Devi. She had not seen Lord Shiva. So and all marriage is fixed and she's waiting and she's going to get married. And she saw a wonderful person with 4 heads on a swan, white swan coming. So Parvati asked her friends, is this Lord Shiva? Brahmanas are chanting mantra, 4 heads. He was like as fair as milk, as white as milk and all. The friend said, no, this is not Lord Shiva. Who's that? Brahmaji. Okay, thank you. So next somebody else came on a white elephant. He had got 1,000 eyes all over his body. And Apsaras, Menaka, Ramba, all dancing in the front. Parvati asked, is this Lord Shiva? Friend said, no, this is Indra. Chalo. So many people passed. Then finally one person with ashes from crematorium. Smashan ka ashes all over his body. Snake around his neck and waist and 2-3 in his pocket also. And a mala of skull. And with ghosts and goblin, bhuta, preta, pishachas, tiny with 3 eyes, one the third hand, the tummy, drinking blood, screaming. Parvati asked, who are these guys? Why did they allow them inside? The friend said, Parvati, this is Lord Shiva whom you're getting married. She fainted and fell down. She went and complained to Lord Narayana, I'm not going to get married to this person. So Lord Narayana explained, never judge by external features. Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra Maharani ki. Lord Shiva is Niranjan, completely satisfied person. He doesn't need anything external to become happy. mastered his senses, ekatma niranjan, a solid person. He's like an ocean. You go to ocean and collect a couple of buckets of water. Will the water in the ocean decrease? You go and pour another 2 buckets. Will it increase? He's like ocean. Nothing can disturb him. So Lord spoke the glories of Lord Shiva. What a great Vaishnava he is. And Lord personally decorated him. That is the only day he wore ornaments and silk dress, everything. Otherwise, only this tree bark and all. That's it. That day, in Tamil Nadu, there is a place called Madurai. Have you heard? There is one Meenakshi temple, very famous. Lord Chaitanya also visited that temple. There, Lord Shiva is called Kalyana Sundareshwarar. That is the only day he got ready for his Kalyana, marriage. All ornaments and everything he wore. Happily he came, and Shiva Puran says what a handsome person he was. Walking with big eyes extended up to the ears, curly hair, broad, this forehead and broad chest, and he was walking. And Parvati saw Lord Shiva and she started blushing. Oh, she was happy. Lord Narayana asked, are you happy, ready to marry him? Then Parvati said, okay. But one thing, why is he carrying the Trishul all the time? Leave that Trishul. And they got married. So, on that day, Lord Narayana got a chance, Krishna got a chance to glorify Lord Shiva, and they glorified so much. Krishna glorified Lord Shiva so much, so happily. So whenever we get a chance to speak about devotees, we should never miss it. Then, anyway, that's a long story. Why did I tell the story out of the track? For that wedding which happened in Triyugi Narayan temple, all the devas, bhutaganas, everybody assembled, the great kings and everything. Purana says the planet started tilting on one direction, it seems, because the whole population went one direction. So Lord Shiva told Agastya, you go down south and stand on tapas penance to balance the planet. So Agastya is not a normal person, very powerful man he is. So he was walking with 10,000 disciples, and Maharaja Indradyumna is in deep meditation. He was not aware that such a great personality was walking. But for a split second, Agastya thought, why this man is not paying respects to me? Till yesterday he was a king, material man, enjoying the worldly pleasures. All of a sudden he is behaving like a saint, like a mad elephant. He came, Agastya, cursed Indradyumna Maharaja, you will become an elephant. Arrogant elephant. But Maharaja Indradyumna was in deep meditation. Suddenly somebody cursed. It's like you are closing your eyes and chanting Hare Krishna, and one person comes and gives one thappad to you. What do you feel? Hare Krishna, my Lord, thank you very much. All my karmas are burnt. What do you do? We will react, right? So Indradyumna Maharaj was wondering, I didn't do anything wrong. I was meditating, but I was not aware of that great personality. Otherwise, I would have paid respects. Then very deeply Maharaj Indradyumna thought and came out about these 2 causes. The immediate cause and the permanent cause. Who is the immediate cause for Maharaja Indradyumna's fall? Agastya. But there should be a permanent cause, because Agastya is not a normal person. Very deeply Indradyumna thought, and he came out with 2 answers. Either this is my karma, that I am supposed to go through this, or this is will of the Lord, will of providence. The Lord wants to do some leela with me. Either way I am happy. If it is karma, very good, my bad karmas will get burnt away. If it is Lord's desire that I should take birth as an elephant, that I will be the happiest person to be a part of Lord's drama. Indradyumna got up, went to sage Agastya, bowed down and said, thank you very much for cursing me. Then Agastya was like, I cursed him and this guy is saying thank you. So Agastya thought, so definitely he is not a normal person. Anyway, Maharaj Indradyumna, I can't take back my curse, but I do one thing. I will convert that curse. You will take birth as an elephant, but at the end of the life, Lord will personally come, hold your hands and take you back to Vaikuntha. So what happened? The curse got converted into a blessing. Who converted it? The Indradyumna's patience. Imagine we were sitting in that place. What would happen? He comes and curses you to become an elephant. We curse you become an elephant. Your father becomes an elephant. Grandfather. Fire on fire. No end to that story. Right? So this thought process, this is something which we need it in our day-to-day life. There was a great acharya in our this thing, Sampradaya, who wrote a book called Sri Krishna Vilasa, and the book is incomplete. It's one of our acharya in our Sampradaya. The book is incomplete. Amazing story about this acharya. When he was young, he was in Guru's ashram, a brahmachari or a ashramite. And every day the Guru will scold him. Left, right, and and the boy was feeling so bad. That too, he gets scoldings everything, right in front of people, things like that. Sometimes it's very difficult to digest. Imagine you slip and fall inside bathroom. And you slip and fall in the hall in front of so many people. Which will hurt you more? The hall or bathroom? Why? There only the body got hurt. Here body as well as aham, the feeling. I fell in front of so many people. That I got scratched. Very difficult. So, what was the main story? The sage. The Gurukul boy is getting very angry. My Guru is scolding me every day. So one day he decided, I am going to drop a big stone on his head and kill him. He was ready to kill his Guru. It's a real thing. It's not a Puranic story, a real history. So the boy took a huge boulder of rock and one day climbed the roof, removed the tiles and held the rock. He's going to drop it on Guru's head. So the Guru Mata, Guru Patni is asking, why are you scolding that boy? He's learning nicely, he's doing everything so good. Why are you scolding him all the time? Then the Guru said, you don't know, he is going to be the future Acharya. He is my dearest disciple. I am carving him. The stone gets the most hammering from the sculptor turns into a beautiful sculpture. I am carving him. And this boy with the rock heard the whole thing. He had tears in his eyes. Then he was cursing himself. What a person I am. From the next day, if the Guru doesn't scold him on one day, he used to feel uncomfortable. He was waiting for Guru's scolding. And he turned to be a very big Acharya. Then, when he became a Guru, he became an Acharya, very wonderful devotee. Then, when his Guru was on the deathbed, he went and asked to his Guru, what punishment should be given to a person, disciple, who has desired to kill his Guru? He asked his Guru. He did not reveal that was me. He asked a general question. So the Guru said, that is one of the greatest sin. Killing Guru, killing mother, killing cows, killing Brahmana. These are all Brahmahatya Papam. The greatest sin. There is no easy remedy for it. You should take a pit and go inside the pit up to the neck and cover the pit with the husk of the grain and burn it. You know the husk of the grain, the coverings of the grain? It will not catch fire. But it will, it's like charcoal. There won't be fire, but it will be burning slowly. It's a very slow, painful death. Guru also doesn't know, he's asking about himself. So Guru gave a general answer. And this devotee, he took a pit, he went inside and covered himself and lit the fire, and he started writing this beautiful book called Sri Krishna Vilasa, the pastimes of Lord Krishna. And the book was half. Why? He passed away. You know, greatest sin. So, what was the main story I was telling? Agastya all over. I was trying to connect this to something else. Huh? Yeah. Anyway, I forgot. Agastya, that was over, right? Agastya got, then that curse got converted into blessings. And that is because he was so patient. Right? So the two reasons, again we go back to the main point, the immediate cause and the permanent cause. We should realize what is the immediate cause and what is the permanent cause. And we always tend to react with the immediate cause. So, causeless mercy means going beyond these two causes and understanding, I really don't deserve this. It is simply given upon me. I am like a beggar, and what a wonderful opportunity is given to me to realize Krishna. That is causeless mercy. No reason, no qualification, and he got. Right? And Bhagavatam speaks about Putana. Putana as an example. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare So again, you got this point about the two causes, the immediate cause and the permanent cause. And we always, in our day-to-day life, if you analyze yourself deeply, you will understand, we always react to the immediate cause. And Lord is called causeless. Lord's mercy is called causeless mercy. That is the mercy given to the undeserved. Okay? To understand that point, we should understand the difference between daya and karuna. We use these two words. Daya also we use, karuna is also used. Daya is a smaller form. You see, there's a beautiful example explaining these two words. What is daya and karuna? A man, he saw a handicapped lady, girl, and the lady was shelterless, homeless, and there is no one to support her. So the man decided, anyway, I want to get married. I will marry this handicapped lady. In that way, I will be helping her. I'll be giving her a life, and that will be a great service. Is it a service or not? Definitely a service. Then what happened? He married. Then he was taking care of that lady so nicely. Even the basic needs, everything he was attending to. And slowly, after a few months, he started getting irritated. Then he started cursing her. Then he wished, oh, but this lady should have been dead. Where did the change took place, and what was the reason for the transformation of his thought? All slept off. What happened? Yes, Prabhuji. Huh? Familiarity breeds contempt. Not exactly. Okay. Initially, he was in the mode of goodness. He wanted to do it. But this thing was demanding. Not easy. Like I can carry 5 kilos. You put 500 kilos on top of me. What will happen? That's all. We all have daya. And our daya is very, very limited. In Mahabharata, there are 3 levels of charities explained. Annadan, Ashrayadan, Jnanadan. The first is Annadan. And the second is Ashrayadan. And the third is Jnana. Annadan. You see a hungry person roaming around, you give him a meal, right? You help him actually. But your help will last only for 5 hours. Again he is hungry. Can you feed him the entire life? No. It is a good thing, but that daya is so tiny. Then comes Ashrayadan. Somebody is sick, you give him medicine, help him to get a job. Maybe he will survive in a lifetime. But Jnanadan, that's why Prabhupada many times just neglected the idea of humanitarian activities. When his disciples went and told Srila Prabhupada, why don't we open a hospital? Why don't we open a school? Prabhupada just neglected. Right? Prabhupada said, that is have got a limit. It's a humanitarian activity. But there is a difference. Now in Bhaktivedanta Hospital in Mumbai, they're beautifully synchronizing it with bhakti. That's a different topic. But then Annadan, Ashrayadhan, all these are temporary. But you teach him about Krishna, that soul will get connect to Krishna and go back to Godhead, and that's the best help we can do. Like a boy lost his way to home. He's on the streets roaming, he lost his direction. Somebody is coming and giving him an ice cream. The boy is crying, okay, take ice cream, chocolate, this, that. And somebody is cracking joke and making him happy. Somebody took the boy back home. Who really helped him? The man who took him, So other things are temporary. So that's why Prabhupada always stick on to this thing. And this causeless mercy of the Supreme Lord, it is beautifully explained. Like Putana. In her previous life, Putana was Mahabali's daughter. Bali Maharaja's daughter, Krutmala, Ratnamala, something like that she was. So she was sitting with her father in the yajna, in the sacrifice, and Shukracharya was the head priest, guru of Bali Maharaj Bali, and the sacrifice was going on. All of a sudden from the eastern horizon there was a dazzling, brilliant light. So they actually stopped and they turned towards the east and they were seeing who is that person. And Vamanadev came, glowing like molten gold, so brilliant, dazzling, bright, beautiful eyes, with a sannyasa, this thing that a sages, the danda and kamandalu. Automatically Bali Maharaj got up from his seat and gave him a place and all. And Shukracharya is thinking, who is this person, who is this person? He's thinking so much. And Vamandev came. Bali Maharaj washed his feet. And Shukracharya, this is a very, very important thing. Suddenly Shukracharya realized this is Hari. Jayadev Goswami uses this word. Chalayasi vikramane bali madbhuta vamana padanaka nirajanita janapavana keshavadruta vamana rupa jaya jagadisha. Chalayasi vikramane. Chalayasi means tricky. Very smart in capturing people by words. Krishna is very smart. Narada Muni is telling, don't go and take darshan of Krishna. Don't go and see him, especially when he is smiling. If you do that, you will become like me. Narada is telling. Mandahasa munitanam bhujam nandagopatanayam paratparam naradhadi munivrinda vanditam. Mandahasa, hasya. Krishna smiles. And you can't make out whether he's really smiling or not smiling or trying to communicate. He doesn't laugh like us. He smiles with the tip of the mandahasa. Narada says, don't look at him when he's smiling. You will all become like me. Right? So, what was the thing I was telling before Narada's thing? Chalayasi vikramane bali madbhuta vamana. Very tricky. So Shukracharya is thinking, who is this person? He was very deeply contemplating. By the time Vamana came, Mahabali washed his feet, and Mahabali said, oh great, he was such a powerful, influencing presence. Lords was sitting right in front of him, and Mahabali was deeply influenced. And so he wanted to give something. He said, what do you want? What charity you want? I can give you gold, I can give you cows, I can give you land, I can give you this. And Mahabali said, Vamanamurti said, I am a Brahmana. I should learn to be satisfied with what I possess. Actually, Vamanamurti is casting the net to trap Mahabali. You should be satisfied with what you possess. A Brahmana should not desire more. So Mahabali is telling, no, you can ask whatever. Even planets I can donate. He was ruling all the planets. Even planets I can donate. Then Vamana said, you don't have what I need, and I don't want what you have. Like amazing statement Vamana said. You don't have what I need, I don't want what you have. Then Mahabali became even more interested. No, I will give you. Okay, because you are forcing me so much, I will take 3 steps of land from you. right? Trapped Mahabali completely. And suddenly Shukracharya realized, oh, this is Hari has come to snatch away everything. And he told Mahabali, if you promise him, if you go against my word, I will stop blessing you. It's very important. You all have seen astrological chart, horoscope, that 12 columns have you seen? In 12 columns there is Shukra, wealth. If the Shukra goes to a wrong place, the very next moment you will be in the road with a begging bowl. Astrologically. It's not a joke. But when I tell the story in the group of brahmacharis, I am already like that. Who cares? Brahmacharis are different species. They are not worried about bank loans, property, real estate and this thing, and what do you call recession. Our problem is, what is the morning breakfast? Lunch pe kya hai? Can you delay Mangalarti by 30 minutes? We are very happy. Shukracharya told Mahabali, if you promise him, I will just leave you. And that happened true. If Shukra in the 12 columns moves to the wrong place, you will lose your house, property, family, children, wealth, everything, and the next moment you will be in the straight. But Mahabali took a great decision. Sharanagati, let whatever may be. Vishnu is in front of me begging. How will I say no? And I am the happiest person to give anything. So when Vamana appeared on the eastern horizon, Mahabali's daughter saw this beautiful boy, glowing like gold. And she desired, how nice it would be if I have a son, baby boy like this. And Vamana blessed, Tathastu. You will get a baby boy. But there is no one like me, only I have to come. Right? Then Vamana Murthy, Vamandev put his foot on Mahabali, the same daughter thought, if I had a son like this, I will feed him poison and kill him. Vamana Murthy said, Tathastu for that also. Blessed both controversial desires. It can never, contradicting desires. This can never happen apart from the Lord. Can I say, Prabhuji is so handsome as well as ugly? Can I tell this? I can say only one thing, that Prabhuji is very rich but poor. How can I say that? But only with Krishna we can say that. What is that? Navayavvan Adhyam Purana Purusham Navayavvanam Cha. How can you say? Adhyam, first one. Purana, very old. Navayavvanam, new. Krishna is very old as well as new. How can you say that? Prabhuji is very old as well as young. How to say that? This is applicable only with the Lord, not with human being. So Acharya is saying, as old as sun and as new as a sun ray. Sun is the oldest, but sun rays are new. This is only applicable. This lady thought, how nice it would be if I get a son like this. And next moment she thought, if I get a son like this, I'll feed him poison and kill him. And Krishna blessed both the desires. And she appeared as Putana. And before coming to Gokula, she killed millions of babies who are less than 1 year old. Kamsa told Putana to kill all the children who are below 1 year. She killed millions of babies and drank their blood, and she came to Gokula finally in search of Krishna. And right in front of Krishna's house, she turned into a most beautiful woman. That's where Acharyas are explaining. Even you artificially practice bhakti, even if it is drama, if it is not honest bhakti, you are artificially, you are showing off to somebody, you are trying to trick someone, even you do mechanically, artificially, one day that will become real. Bhakti is the only thing like that. It can change, it can transform any heart. Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maharani ki. So Putana was very deeply, intensely thinking of killing Krishna. And with her mystical potency, she turned into a beautiful woman. And she entered Nanda Baba's house, Nanda Maharaja's house. She went inside the chamber, took the baby, and all the women are watching. And each one is wondering, who is this beautiful lady? Is she a Apsara or a wife of Indra or even Mahalakshmi from Vaikunta? They're all talking, and this lady took Krishna, baby Krishna, and fed him poison. Krishna closed his eyes. He didn't want to see this lady killing so many babies. He closed his eyes. Krishna drank her milk and sucked her life also. In this way, he blessed her both desires. By drinking milk, she became a mother. And he said, she decided, I will feed him poison. He took the poison, but he didn't die. Putana died. But what happened? Shuka Maharishi, Parikshit is asking, Aho Bakiyam Stanakala Kutam. What a great blessing she has got. A demoness killed millions of babies, sucked their blood. Still she became mother in Goloka. What is her, this thing? What piety she had done? So there Acharyas are explaining, Krishna never hates a living entity. Whether he's a demon, whether he's a Rakshasa, whether he denies the existence of the Supreme Lord, the Lord will never hate a person. Lord will get angry with the actions, with the wrongdoings of the person, but never with the person, even to the extent of killing Vrajvasis. Krishna was angry with Putana for her actions, but Krishna was not angry with Putana for herself. Gave her liberation. She became mother. She got an equal position of Yashoda and Devaki. How is that? That's not fair. Krishna's blessings are very mysterious. Only the ultimate cause. One day Krishna and Arjuna, they were riding chariot in the jungle. They were very good friends. They were talking and talking and talking for hours together. And they got lost. They got in the jungle, lost in the jungle. And suddenly Arjuna said, I am feeling hungry. Maybe Arjuna is ISKCON devotee. In between he said, I am feeling hungry. Then Krishna located an old Mataji's hut, lady's hut. They said, okay, let's go and see whether there is anything to eat. They went to the hut. There was one poor old Mataji. She had nothing except a cow. But she became so happy. Krishna had come, Arjuna had come, the greatest Pandava, my Lord had come. I want to give them something to eat. She ran and milked the cow and gave them 2 pots of milk. Krishna had a pot of milk and Arjuna, and they felt so happy because they were thirsty, they were hungry. On the way back, Arjuna asked Krishna, what a great help she did, what a great seva. She really did. Are you happy with that seva? Krishna said, I am very happy with the old Mataji's seva. Then Arjuna asked, if you are very happy with her, what blessings you gave her? Krishna said, let the cow die very fast, very soon. Arjuna, what is this, Krishna? It's not fair. We were so hungry and she gave milk from that cow and you wanted that cow to die? That's not fair. How can you do that? Then Krishna said, that is the only bondage of that old lady in this material world. If I sever that bondage, her journey towards Vaikunta will become very easy. So was it a blessing or a curse? We can never understand mystical arrangements of the Lord. In Bible, Jesus said, once one of his students asked Jesus, what is the mission of your arrival? I came to put mother against the son and the son against the father and separate all the relationship. Jesus said that. No church will be speaking about this. He said, I came for that. Because these people for janmas and janmas, my cow, my hair, my house, they're all stuck here. I have come to sever all the ties, disconnect them from this, take them back to God. So initially we will think what Krishna did was not right. How can he kill the cow? But once you know the story, you will know that was a blessing. Lord's plan is very mystical, very mysterious. He gives position. He sits right in front, right in the heart of the people. Ishvara Sarva Bhutana Hriddesher Arjuna Tishtati is there in everybody's heart. The best friend. He uses all these words in Bhagavad Gita. I am your Sugrat, I am Sakha, your best friend, I am Mitra, I am your best friend. He's the best friend. So, not everyone gets a chance to carry Krishna in their womb like Devaki and Aditi. But everyone, there's a beautiful shloka said by Lakshmi, but everyone in this world will get a chance to carry Krishna in their heart. Right? You know, when, what is her name? Parikshit's mother. Parikshit's mother? Uttara. Uttara was carrying Parikshit in her womb. And one day Ashwatthama sent Brahmastra towards Uttara's womb. And Uttara was feeling so hot, This Brahmastra is like Surya Koti Samaprabha, like thousands and thousands of burning sun. She was not able to tolerate the heat of Brahmastra. She ran towards Krishna, and Krishna is about to leave Kurukshetra and going back to Dwaraka. So he has put one foot on the chariot, also another foot on the ground. He is about to climb the chariot. She went running. There's a beautiful shloka in Bhagavatam. Pahi pahi mahayoge deva deva jagatpate nanyam tvad avayam pashye yatra mrityu parasparam. Oh great Lord, I am seeing death right in front of me. No one else you can protect me. Because Arjuna is standing next to Dharmaraj, Yudhishthira, all the Pandavas. She didn't go to them. She went directly to Krishna. Immediately Krishna grew to the size of a thumb and entered Uttara's womb and stopped the Brahmastra. In the womb, Parikshit is lying down. And Parikshit saw inside the womb, he had darshan of the Supreme Lord. Beautiful curly hairs up to the shoulder and long eyes up to the ears. Very dazzling, brilliant beauty. From that day onwards, Parikshit was searching for that person whom he saw in the womb. That's why the boy got that name Parikshit. Pariksha means testing. Anyone he meets, he will think, well, he is the person whom I saw in the womb. Where is that person? When can I see him? Always searching for Krishna. For that moment, for that small time, Uttara became mother of Krishna. Because she carried Krishna in the womb. She got the same position of Yashoda, Devaki. Devaki carried Krishna in the womb. Yashoda could carry. Uttara also became. But nobody else can attain that position. But every Jivatma in this material world can easily carry Krishna in their heart, and they can realize my Lord is staying next to me. And develop a very deep, intimate bondage with the Lord staying in the heart. And the Lord reciprocates so much. It is one of the Vaishnava quality to make ourselves to be easily available for devotees. Sometimes in the material world, if you see, you want to meet a senior guy, a manager or somebody like that, they unnecessarily maintain a distance. They don't talk to you. You go and express, yeah, I'll talk to you later. Let me think about it. Let me see whether what I can do. Suddenly they rise to a different level. You are in a different level. You can't connect to them. Does this happen in the material world? Yeah. Vaishnava is a person who comes down and makes himself available. You need a very high level of humility to do that. very high level of humility. And Krishna shows that by example. He is readily available in everyone's heart. You have to just turn, that's it. Right in your heart, sitting with open arms, ready to accept us. And this mercy, only Krishna can express. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So I will end today's program with a small example given by His Holiness Devamrita Swami from Australia. The causeless mercy of the Supreme Lord. It's like a doctor. In doctor's hospital, very good citizens also go. At the same time, people who have killed, murderers, rapists, all of them will go to doctor's hospital. Will the doctor deny treatment to a murderer? He has killed 13 people and he has broken his leg and went to hospital. Will the doctor deny the treatment? No. Doctor will always do his duty, whether it's a Padma Shri award winner or a murderer. Right? So Krishna personally is very much willing that each and every soul to come back to Godhead. Bhakti Vinod Thakur said, if they chant Hare Krishna mantra once, and if they have not done any abominable sin like killing mother, killing cow and killing guru and things like that, Krishna will make a plan in such a way they will go back to Vaikuntha within 3 lifetimes. Somehow the Lord will take him. Lord is worried about every, like a shepherd, like a cowherd man. He has got 100 cows. One lost his way. He got all the 99 back. Will the cowherd think, okay, anyway I have got 99 back, let me go happily, go back home? Or will he go in search of that one lost calf? He will go in search. So the Lord, once His Holiness Jayapatak Maharaj said, every living entity is a personal, private project to the Lord. So one person is one project. Lord arranges situation. He brings in friends. He brings enemies in your family. He brings devotees. He brings guide. He brings so many things, situation. And everyone facilitate you to surrender. That's the only business. Surrender to Lord. But we are very powerful. Even after that we deny all the mercy. Like once a Maharaj said, Prabhupada has built a spiritual world inside this material world. But the devotees are very powerful. We build a material world inside that spiritual world. So Lord's mercy is causeless mercy. Thank you very much, Srila Prabhupada ki. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank Vraj Prabhu for arranging this program, and all these wonderful devotees working very hard to spread Krishna consciousness. This is one thing which we can never repay. Everything can be calculated with money, even material love. Imagine today is your birthday and I offer you a gift box. What first thing you will do after receiving the box? What you will do? Open it. Then see what it is. Then search for the price tag. Yes or no? Right? First. And that person is so intelligent, he would have told it. We search, okay, his affection is 299 rupees. We put a value for it, right? We try to repay everything, but what devotees do for us? By their every single action, they try to remind us Krishna. They try to encourage us so that they will become Krishna conscious. That debt can be never repaid. So we are always grateful for the devotees who serve Krishna and promote Krishna consciousness. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you very much. Hare. Thank you. It's a deal.
Hare Krishna. So we're so fortunate. The topic was punished yet forgiven. And Prabhuji narrated so many stories about it. And this topic continues tomorrow morning 8 a.m. Somebody want to hear that? Please come tomorrow morning 8 a.m. to 9:30 to hear a further part. Today we heard about Putana, tomorrow we open the suspense. We open the suspense tomorrow morning. So we're going to hear the wonderful narration. Please be on time, morning 8 to 9:30 a.m. and call your friends, your friends also to take benefit of Prabhuji's association. We're actually fortunate Prabhuji is here for next 2-3 days. And tomorrow evening he's going to speak upon Pani Hari Festival, Ravana Swami. And we're going to Srigapatnam, Pani Hari Festival, so we have Prabhuji's association there also. And again Monday morning also Prabhuji will be here to the class. Please come and take the decision and let's thank him by chanting one time Hare Krishna Maha. Now the Sabbath for all devotees down.